Sure, I would do honestly.
I want you to understand the purpose of the Patriotic Alliance. I want you to understand what this party is doing for national unity. We started out being a colored party because colored people are oppressed. You get white people that join us, you get black people that join us, and they join us for the wrong reasons. They will say to us, you guys just talk the whole day about colored people. Then I know instantly this is the wrong person. Because if you understand what is happening in South Africa, then you'll understand that for the first time colored people are sitting on boards. For the first time, colored people are getting CEO's position. For the first time, Stacey will tell you, for the first time. But we are not about colored people. We want to show people that we are, all of us, we are one nation. So I'm asking you today, stop believing any story you hear about your fellow patriot. Leave you. You know what is the greatest advice I gave my son? He says to me, Dad, my two boys went to go play in Portugal. And they asked me, Dad, this is December. They say, Dad, what's the best advice you can give us? I said, you are only a man or you're only a woman if you can defeat your ego. I'm going to repeat that. You've never won in life if you can't defeat your ego. We all have an ego, all of us. All of us. I get accused of so many things. I get accused of so many things. But I have learned to defeat my ego. I can go to a person that spoke nonsense about me and said, we've got to promote this person, Michelle. DP, we've got to promote this person. No matter what you said about me, that's defeating. I don't put my emotions ahead of my decisions. Some of you don't even like the PA. You hate us, but you need us. You hate us. Deep down, sy is lankal dik van ons. Ek ken van dik. Ek het my sê te gaan wat lankal dik was vir my. But they stayed around. Do yourself a favor. For your own sanity. Los ons. Gaat kom bietjie af waar buite. So you can see how important we are. You know, when I left Beaufort West, people said, they'll never see him again. So when I'm meeting this morning with the chair, he wasn't impressed with me. The chair was very thick with me this morning in the meeting. So there's a big fight for buses. To say, there's one bus left. They said Dino gave 2 buses to, I think, Mfuleni. He gave to Mfuleni. But there's still another bus left. I say, get off for both photographs. The national chair wasn't impressed with me. Because I don't forget people. You know, to be kind, my friend Noel, when I came to Beaufort West, he became a brother to me. Because he was so kind to me. Noel will teach me, no, this is how it works. I was humble enough to ask Noel, how does council work? Because I didn't know. Noel will teach me like a child, tomorrow when you get there, you read these 2 pages, this is what you do. But Noel never knew his son is going to get sick one day. And the day where I couldn't stop my tears was when Noel went to visit his son. And his wife was there in hospital. And I rocked up in hospital. It was one of my happiest days. And when they saw me, they started to cry. The 3 of us, me, his wife, and Noel, his wife and myself were hugging. And we were crying because they were so happy that I'm there. And we were crying there right in the middle. So I then left. So Noel calls me after 10 minutes. They say, yo, Prince, you leave here to call me. They say, why? He says, everybody come to them. What did this guy come and do here? I said, you must tell me I just came to cry. I left again. But that is kindness. You never know who you're going to meet one day. So I want to tell everybody that's here, be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. When you have a problem, get help. Van Franzele, jy's mal. Jy's mal. No, for real. No, for real. Let me tell you. DP. You know, when you love something, you can ask Brastif. Nobody makes me as angry as the DP. He's my little brother, my older brother, before he's my DP. I love him, but he makes me angry. I make him angry. Other day, he couldn't get hold of me for 4 days. We have 5 days. 5 days last week, he couldn't get hold of me for 5 days. Some of you sent me one message. One. Yes, one of my best friends.
Jesus.
My brother. The man that I trust with everything. And there's a lot of stuff he knows. He calls me for 5 days. He can't get hold of me. So he called me 2 maal. 2 maal. Yeah, no press, I get the message. You know, Leader Tito, the funniest, somebody asked me, what's the funniest moment in the PA for you? I said, it was when my mom died. Before my mom, I'm sitting here, this lady sends me a message from Eldos. She works very hard. She works very hard for PA. She sent me a message, she says, my pres, ek soek net letterlik geld. Het presie vir my 100 rand. In my mind, I'm saying I'm going to send her 1,000. As I'm about to call Lisa to transfer 1,000 to her, Sharon, my sister, calls me. Sharon says, Mama just passed on. Now, those of you that have lost your mother, you know that shakes you. Yes. So I was so shaken when I heard that my mom was, I spoke to my mom the morning, she wasn't sick. So I don't know what to do. I'm standing there. I called Bakang. I said, my mom just died. Because Bakang will know what to activate. What must happen. And then Bakang asked me, where are you now? I said, I'm at my house in Sandhurst. So Bakang tells the protectors to come and fetch me. We're going to Bloom, all those things. So I do my mom's funeral. So after the funeral, I go to the WhatsApp, the messenger, sorry. It wasn't WhatsApp. I got a voice note from her. And that was my funniest moment in peace. He said, Fatso! Probably 5 times. Fatso vond ik nooit weer in my leven. Let me tell you, I was rolling on the carpet. To which he said, Fatso vond ik nooit weer. But she didn't know my mom passed. So some of you don't know people's problems, but you are judging them. You don't know, did that person get news this morning they got cancer? You don't know that this person is in court because they want to take her children. You don't know this person's child is dealing with cancer. You don't know this person has been told they got 6 months to live and they opt to spend the last 6 months in the Patriotic Alliance. Kan ons regkom, mense? Kan ons regkom, asseblief? You are leaders in the PA. And in conclusion, you know, die woord van die Here sê, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Los maar die weapons. Los maar die weapons. God doesn't say a weapon will not be sent your way. The word says it shall not prosper. Hulle is besig om die Here te wil wees. The weapons come, you are busy defending weapons. There is no deputy Jesus. There is no... You know what I hate about people that are quiet? Even if you insult them. People that don't fight back. I hate those people for one thing. They've learned in life that God will fight their battles. Will fight their battles on their behalf. They've learned that. They come up and they say, okay? They come and say what they will. As the leader of the party, and all of you, you know, I know your problems. Some of you want to commit suicide, you come to me. Some of you, die man het jou gelos, sy kom na my toe. Die vrou het jou gelos, sy kom na my toe. En lag sy as jy van my af wegstap. Ons moest nou een chief chapter aangestel het, want die probleme raak te veel vir my. Mense kan maar wat maak. You know, I always have this story in my mind. Somebody here said to me one day, I'll never forget it. She said, "Say kan my maar wegzak met die PA. Ek gaan nowhere. You can change me away from a PA, I'm going nowhere. This is our only thing that we have. Have you ever without the PA, what do we have? What do we have without the PA?
Nothing.
What happened on sonder die PA? If you wake up in the morning, what will you do? Some of you have left your jobs for the PA. You left your job for this thing. So, why I'm smiling is because I remember we went to Menenberg with the DP. I thought you'll tell me the story. I'm going to leave the DP to tell me the story. But the DP didn't get angry with the PA. Now, if somebody can insult the DP of the party, who are we? We opened the PA at the house of India, the TG. We sat there and we were planning the whole night at the house in Cape Town. The PA was formed in the house of the TG. We planned there. With house meetings, ask Michelle, house meetings. Today, this weekend, we have a meeting at the stadium. Forgive each other. Don't put that thing in your heart. Forgive each other. Mark loss. Go to the person and say, I don't like what you do. And it's over. I love you. So, you know, we walked, I sat in that plane, I took pictures of everybody in that plane that walked in, they didn't even see. I'm sitting in the plane, I'm one of the first people I'm sitting. And you just see how PA people are coming in, patriots. My heart. I can opstaan. It's like I can stand up there and go like, yes, Paisa. Thank you. I had to stop myself in that plane to stand up and say, Paisa. I wanted to say that in that plane because people were coming in. Oswana, Cassidy, everybody was just walking in the plane. These are just patriots. I felt so good. I felt so good sitting in that plane. Like that was myself was a plane geboekt, man. That's who we are. So, Kenny didn't bring, the DP Kenny Kunene didn't bring the party this far. The TG, Engalis didn't bring the party this far. The DSG, Michelle Abana didn't bring the party this far. The Secretary General, Chanel Stevens didn't bring the party this far. Never. You believed in the vision and you carried the vision. You brought this party this far. You must not be told by Charles or by Gayton, yeah, we brought the party this far. We were struggling before you came. No, I'm confessing. We were struggling before you came. Yeah, we struggled. You know, Michelle and Dara said the best story. They said, so, it's during the election. So I'm now visiting all the stations. So I get to cry for 10 stations. The DA line is long. Naras and Michelle is busy on biscuits to eat. There's nobody there. Ik ga gesels maar en ik maak jokes and I make jokes with them. Then, in Ward 18 by Joera, so Michelle took the plane and she and Naras came to support Joera. So then Ward 18 was a long line. So I said to Michelle, let's go. Jump in the car, Michelle, let's go. She said, I'm not leaving. I said, why not? She's like, I'm standing here. Ek wil ook sien hoe se PA lyn. Because in the DA, there's nobody. There's a long line. So God help those who help themselves. So I want everybody that's here today, when we leave here, you are going to post your picture. Not on the PA group. You must check for me, Pampum. Do they post? Oh, now they know the name. That's our office name for.
Thank you, Pres. Thank you, Minister.
Stacy, the cameras we blow. We call her Pampum.
No.
She's so lovable with the people there. So that's the name we call her the office. Now I want everybody here. I want you to post when we leave here about when you came here. Post when you came here. Post your experience here because you deserve it. You have worked hard to be where you are. Nobody gets you a favor. Nobody gets you a favor. Don't let another PA make you feel like it's a favor that you have a job in a PA. It is no favor.
Yes,
it
please.
is God's favor.
Yes.
It's not a person's favor. That's why you have a job in the PA. You see, people can imitate everything, but they can't imitate your aura. They can't imitate who you are. People can imitate your walk, the way you talk, but they can't imitate your aura. They can't imitate what you mean to other people. And they can try, but as VJSC, they shall remain an imitation of who you are in life. They can always try. People say, I'm going to start a new party. God bless you. Donate 3 members for you. But the fact remains is, mark a stadium fall. Choose once this stadium will fall, mark. Show me a party that can fill 2 stadiums within a space of 1 year.
Come on now.
Last year, this time.
Yes, Pres.
We were at Etlo.
Yes.
Send me a picture. We were at Etlo. Tia! That was a perfect people. Tia! That was a Nelson Mandela Bay. Next year, that was a perfect peace stadium. Next year, what's that on a voice? What happened in what was the crowd? So this is not a weekend of fighting with you. We are reporting to you. PA is changing. PA is going to change. We're going to change our youth structures. We're going to change our election structures. We're going to be the first party with the youth league. Once you reach 21, you must be out of the youth league. It's out.
Ja, ons is oud, Pres.
Our youth league.
Ons is moeg, Pres. Ons is oud.
You know, I remember my daughter. I think it was Antia that said to my daughter, she said, I want to join the youth league. And then we said, no, contact your schoolwork first. Because she's 13. And then she says, I want to speak to Auntie Devonay. I'm like, anti-Devaney. Hey, I must say this. Imagine you are at the youth league and you say anti-Devaney. So I'm saying, once you reach 21, the new youth league, you are no longer eligible to be a member of the youth league. Because we make people to be childish. They still say themselves, Stacy tells me she's a youth. Our aunties was Stacy in my office. We fought for an hour with Nziki and Stacy. They're telling me they are youth. They're enjoying them. Excellent. Vrouwen met 2 kinders, youth. So I'm giving you a full smacking. Then people like Gayton are going to the youth league, to the women's league. Some of you are going to the veterans league.
Thank you, Pres.
Vicky Fly and every veteran league. Once you reach 60 years,
Yes!
you are going to the veterans league.
Yes!
I'm telling you what's coming in the PA. There's going to be a veterans league. Because I'm tired. When the people of the women's league are giving you direct and clear instructions, then you come to me. Praise me, I can say for my no. Ek moet gaan door to door. Sy sê do reg. Praise, that child told me I must do door to door. That me dramatic. So 60 years, you are not part of the women's league. You are part of the veterans league. At your age. Leave us young people still in the trenches. Leave Vicky and them to go to the trustee for them. Jack is nog niet aan, die denkt het niet. Somebody did laughing. So, we're going to change politics. We're going to change how this weekend is about this. So what we're going to do now, the teacher is going to explain to you, for the first time, PA is getting money from government. So she's going to tell us about that a bit. We don't hear long stories, teaching. We're going to hear what we get from government, and then the Secretary General is just going to give us a report, how many councillors we have, where are we, and stuff like that. And sometimes, there's a man in El Rado Park. We decided in the NEC we take him to Parliament. And then, in that week, he left the party. We already decided, the SG was busy with his paperwork, with the DP. The DP put his name forward. And he was about to go to Parliament. Then he just left the party. So what I'm saying to you, sometimes when we take you out, don't develop an attitude. You can learn from people like Umpiza and them. They have been taken out. There's people like him and them, they've been around here, they've never been deployed. I'm so happy that June month, he will be an honorable MP in Parliament. People like Felicity and them, those are true patriots. They were not spoken to twice. They were told once, we need you to resign, so Kimba can come in. All like Felicity and them said, and when, all they ask, when we have plans here, don't block your own blessings. No, we want to elevate you. You can't be a councillor forever. Just follow the line. There's Renee. And you know how Renee crept into our hearts. Myself and the DP. Because her ex-boyfriend was talking about us, how she's going to sabotage the party. And she said, what? She went to DP, she says, call him. Somebody sent me a message. And she called her ex-boyfriend, he was still a boyfriend. She says, press DP, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I laugh for the party. Now when you come and talk about Renee by me, somebody said to me that said to me, no, when was it? Who was it? It was now, it told me in Sydney. The Cheslin is on his way to the DA. I said, me. I said, there's no such a thing. He loves his wife too much and she will never leave the DA. So don't listen to stories. People tell stories here about people, the things we hear about some of you, which we know is not true. People lie about people. And you mustn't believe anything anybody say about somebody until you have experienced that within somebody.
Yes.
Don't allow the enemy to come in. Go gossip about me by the DP. And try your luck. Because we don't allow the enemy between us. Don't allow the enemy between you guys. This weekend, the guys that can't play golf, like myself, we are going to try our hand at golf. I just want you to be free. The guys that don't drink, I hate it when people keep themselves heilig. You know those holy?
Soos ons pres.
DP, you know those. Yeah. I hate it when we are all adults. I will tell you a story about the DP one told me. If I didn't pee myself that day, I would never laughing. So the DP's ex, I asked her, so he was going to Durban. It was the Durban July. It was the Durban July. We had a mind. I said, no, I can't go as the CEO. I'll meet you guys. Wait for me at Monroe's. Halfway through, we all go with sports cars. So the DP goes, they eat their Monroe's. I'm finishing my meeting quickly, because I want to go. I jump in my Lambo, I'm going. I meet them there. So he's on the phone. His ex is sitting here. Now I'm joining the table. So I'm trying to make small talk with the ex. And I said, so she's listening to something. I said, so what you listening to? She said, American. Ex said, huh? She said, American. Ex said, huh? Ex said, what's your name? She says, Laredo. I know Laredo. Laredo. Ex said, yo. How did you know he got a crap? So, so when we really want to gossip about people, we speak present language. So I asked him in present language, where did you get? He said, hi, I met her yesterday. So the DP comes and we busy Sabella. We busy talking present language. She said, I need some cottage cheese. The DP, oh yeah, I need some cottage cheese. So the DP starts speaking like that person is. So, this girl is speaking this, like one next, I hear nothing. So, he's in the hotel room next door, I'm in the one next door. So they tried to call him. There's an emergency by his house with his brother. But they call me, because he's not answering, he's busy with Mariah Carey. So, as I walk over, I go in this room, I tell the security open. The security guard outside the door, the protector said open the door. So I just walk in because I must give him the news.
Hi, my father.
I fell down. If I didn't pee that day, I didn't see anything. I just heard the word Marie saying, Yo, Jojo!
Hi, man.
The accent was there. There's no more usual. The true you will always come out. Think about the ones the one to read. Think about the ones that the true you will always come out. So this weekend is your weekend. Have fun, enjoy, and post. Laat hulle magte kan werk. Laat hulle magte kan werk. We had 82,000 people. 82 years, Gina. 82 or 81. 82,000 people that wanted to come. I had to cut that list to 40,000. So I'm saying to you, this is your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. So you're going to get new t-shirts, but support the people that are selling here. Buy from the people here. I just got a call coming in here. There's a problem. They've bought out all the juices in this place. There's no more juice in Nelson Mandela Bay. Ek weet nie wat gaan hulle kinders vandag vat nie. I said, bring Coke, is alright. So the ones that are drinking, enjoy yourself. But don't misbehave in a PA t-shirt this weekend. Don't misbehave in a PA t-shirt this weekend. If you know you're not going to behave, practice that t-shirt. In Beaufort last time, people were arrested. And I told Eugene, you will not take them out of jail. Let them sleep for 2 days. We'll take them out on Monday. To the NC, thank you very much. You've truly been thrown in the deep end. Working with the buses and telling people that that's not an easy thing. Yeah. But I got reports that you are doing a very, very sterling job. Can you give the NC a hand? And to the SG, this weekend at the stadium, we are arranging no person should tell you the buses must leave. We will tell you, because there's still entertainment after. Nobody must be forced to leave. To Saturday, no councillor must sit in a VIP area. I went to Alvarado Park. I went to go sit in the stand. Do you know the whole week after that, every picture there was, look where he's, I didn't even know, I just said there. Every picture people were saying, look, he's sitting between the people. These pictures are gonna last a lifetime. We're gonna put a big banner behind the stage that said, Abba Hampe. They're going to see them. Make sure that banner is in your post, in your pictures. Because we want them to leave the country, the legal foreigners. So to everybody here, God bless you and I love you. Salute.
Nothing. Sure. Abuti ownership.